Hello and welcome everyone. Today with the last Explorer deck for you guys. It's a best of 3 Atraxa cheat in with creativity. We play the RAKDOS version, not the blue-red version, because that's the one you probably saw more. I'm a huge fan of black cards. You have Thoughtseize, you have a lot of hate cards. Also you have Push, which is really nice. Super fun deck to play. I had a bit of a problem with the client, but it was really fun to play, especially the matchup against Control. So definitely have a look and have fun. So this is the deck we are going to play today. It's the RAKDOS ATRAXA list for Explorer best of 3. Maybe you faced this before in the ladder. It cheats out Atraxa Grand Unifier, 7 mana, 7/7 with a lot of things. Finds a lot of cards from the top, so definitely one of the stronger creatures to play in Magic right now. If this is on the board, it's always not easy to deal with. And the way we cheat this card out in this deck is Indomitable Creativity, which is a 3 red and X spell. We destroy X target artifacts and creatures. And then we basically get Atraxa because it's the only creature we play, because we go through our deck and the first creature we hit for each X will be enter the battlefield. So this is the only way, this is the only creature we play, so therefore it always is this card. So this is one way where we can cheat in Atraxa. We can also play Atraxa from the graveyard with Bond of Revival, which is a 5 mana. Return to our creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield against haste until your next turn, which can be nice. Or Liliana, Death's Majesty, which is a 5 mana, 5 loyalty. And on the -3, you can return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. That creature is a black zombie in addition to its other calls and types. So this is also a way to get it back. And Liliana can also mill 2 cards and create a 2/2 zombie. And for -7, destroy all null zombie creatures, which can come into handy against angels and other decks. We have many ways to create treasures or draw and discard cards. We have Seize the Spoil, 3 mana sorcery. As an additional cost, we have to discard a card. We draw 2 cards and create a treasure, so this does both. Fable of the Mirror Breaker, I mean, this card is bonkers, right? 3 mana, we create a 2/2. It attacks, we create a treasure token. Then we can discard up to 2 cards and draw 2 cards. And then we get Kiki Chiki. And we can do some copy actions with it, which is always really fun. And yeah, so this is one way of also discarding cards. Then we also play Liliana of the Veil. 3 mana, +1, each player discards a card. A way to discard Atraxa. -2, target player sacrifice a creature. And -7, -6, we can separate all permanent. And they can choose which pile they want to keep and which pile they want to sacrifice. On the 1 slot, we have a stable Fatal Push here. Really solid removal, 1 mana, destroy a mana value 2 or less. Or if something you control left the battlefield this turn, you can also do this on a 4 CMC card. For Thoughtseize main, this card is also just way too strong. It helps a lot. There are a lot of combo decks. You can take out key pieces, super important. Fury Impulse here, 1 mana, 2 damage, or 3 damage for 1 mana. If Spell Mastery is hit, if there are 2 or more instant or sorcery cards in your graveyard, it does 3 damage, and this is definitely achievable here. The mana base, we have to take a look. You see a lot of mountains here, and the main reason why we have a lot of mountains here is because we play Dwarven Mine and Eldraine Land mountain as well. And if Dwarven Mine enters the battlefield tapped, unless you control 3 or more other mountains. When Dwarven Mine enters the battlefield untapped, create a 1/1 red dwarf creature. So this is really nice because this way we can use the dwarf here as well with the creativity. And sometimes if you have 3 forest on turn 4, you can already use it. So it's just another way to ensure this. We have then of the Bugbear here, a creature that creates a land that's a creature that creates creatures, which is also nice. Sokenzan here creates 2 tokens, which is also nice. And we also play 4 Slough here. Main reason because this is Swamp in the Mountain. Cycling is nice, but this is Swamp in the Mountain. We also have a Triome here, which also gives us white, which can be nice for Atraxa if we need to play it from the treasures. And yeah, so this is the main deck. Sideboard. Sideboard, we have Duresses here, just against the control matchups to have more game there. Rotten Reunion, if we need to exile cards from a graveyard, maybe against Greasefang, against all the flashback cards, it's really nice. They're like mono green, or like even the Lucius, even against blue-white control, you would play this because it's an instant creature, which can be nice. Liliana of the Whale here, just another type. Kolaghan's Command, a versatile card, 3 mana. We can return a creature from our graveyard to our hand, which target player discards a card, which is nice. Destroy target artifact, and we can do 2 damage to any target. So artifact removals and 2 damage is nice. I played 2 Stormswrath here and not Brotherhood's End. I didn't face too many aggressive decks, and if I face one, it's Angel. And if you control the card that makes Angel bigger, Stormswrath can actually hit all the Angels. You just have to always kill the key pieces. That's really important. So I played 2 Stormswrath. Rending Volley here, also 4 damage for 1 mana, can be controlled, good against spirits, also works great against angels, because it's white or blue creatures. 1 Noxious Grasp here, destroy target creature or planeswalker, that's green or white, and we gain a life. Kills the fairy, kills green creatures, is always good to have. 1 of Tybalt, good against angels, because your opponent can't gain life, also okay against control, because you like to play lots of planeswalker against the control of the Farwell and everything, right? And yeah, we also play 2 Chandras. That card just wins against blue-white, and you will see it in a match. We played against blue-white, control only 1, and it worked out the way we wanted. And yeah, I have a lot of fun playing this. It's Explorer weekend, right? So we gotta have another Explorer deck. Then we go back to Standard and do a lot of things there. But yeah, I didn't have much time. My computer is in a bit of an awkward state. I always have to restart, and it happened a lot during recording this video as well. So hopefully the games are watchable and my editor, Darkies, does something good here. And yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and I wish you all fun with the games. First, this. We keep this. I mean, it depends which is our second land now, but mono red. Okay, it's mono red. So mono red is tricky with Fable here, because they're just gonna remove it. So we go for the spoils to get the treasure for sure. Didn't find a single land, huh? Didn't find a single land, it's kinda meh. Untapped land and we good. Untapped land. Yeah, let's get that Atraxa in. We can discard an Atraxa here. Here. Fable. One Lily. Didn't have to take all the cards in hand. Did have enough damage to deal with Atraxa here. Paul Brown. I'm really not happy about this, but it has to go. Yeah. Okay, that's mono red for you. Not much changes here. Really, I mean, you can play Stormswrath on the draw. Like, we need all the risk one of these. Duress is also, I'm not sure which version I play. Duress is okay, but it can also be, but it's okay. You need all the removal cards. I want the treasures. Maybe Tybalt is not bad. This is too weak. I mean, how good is Storm's Wrath? It deals with Torbran. Just take it in. Turn 5 is already hard to do something. Let's try the Storm's Wrath. Storm's Wrath against Mono Red is, you know, is maybe okay on the play, but on the draw, I just think this is really hard. If we can manage somehow their hand, it's a mulligan. This is the most inconsistent one, so we have to get rid of that one. I cannot take 2 damage. If they have a haster, they have a haster. Okay, that's okay. I just want to make sure that I have a potential Fable next turn. I could have waited in their turn, actually, but they're... yeah, I should have waited in their turn. Secure the damage. Here's is not what I'm afraid... okay. Just ignore what I just said. This is really stupid. I mean, we have to discard Liliana for sure. I can discard Atraxa, but I'm just gonna lose Atraxa there. It's also not cool. So yeah, we could draw a Dwarven Mine. Dwarven Mine is not too bad. It's still a land, but yeah, I mean, there's just no way I can have these. It's not a Dwarven Mine though. Okay. So we have an Atraxa next turn. They don't play pumps usually. I still have to do it pre-combat because there could be Embercleave. So we have to do it this way. Yeah, that's also quite nice. I just assumed that they have a removal spell in hand, right? So this is the only way we can play around that situation. I'm not happy about it, but we get some cards, you know. Some cards. Just some cards. A lot of cards. Maybe not the smartest, to be honest. Do we have another Lily? One is out. One is here. Didn't find the other Lily. 5 here now. Cannot attack and do it, so that's okay. But that is fine for us. Sure. Gonna discard a Thoughtseize, just at this point it's kind of weak. Liliana is kind of scuffed. Okay. So there are situations where if they attack with both and have double lightning strike, I get punished big time. If they attack with the hears, I'm okay. Still a fatal push on hand, right? So they have to keep that in mind. I have to keep that in mind. Okay. Yeah, I was scared of play fire. Then I land or something. Okay, so doesn't look too bad. Maybe should have just played Fable here, but I definitely don't want to double push. On 16 life. Still have the card to deal with theirs, so gonna play some Fables here. And we still try to find a Liliana to revive Atraxa. So we can deal with the land there. 16 life is enough. We did it. We did it. It's not easy, but yeah. We won the game and I'm glad about it. McKenna. First. Awkward hand, but yeah, what do you want to do? At least it gives us info, so maybe we can pick apart their hand and stuff, so. No card draw. No Planeswalker. Just 1 mana stuff. And yeah, let's see. It's a fun deck to play, guys, so you can try it out. Always nice to cheat in Atraxa, of course, and I think this is a cool way to do it. So give it a try. Yeah, it works. I just played a game before I won it, but I couldn't record it because for some reason my arena was lagging a lot, and I mean I cannot show you this, right? So here we're waiting. We're waiting for opponent to do something. I hope it's that. Because I had a lot of lags today, so maybe opponent has it too, right? Like today it was kind of crazy. Yeah, start. Can stop. We probably have to play 1 next turn though. The way it looks. Yeah. Angels again. Angels again. That's okay, I guess. This is the one that has to go. I mean, that one sure makes the angels stronger, but we have to make sure that they don't get these life gainers. No life gainers, please. So this is the one that plays 8 search cards, which we have to consider. Take the damage. Have to play the bishop here. So we're keeping the stuff low, which is nice. Yeah. Still have to cycle this. Because it's other mountains, so. Blended Angel is quite strong. Oh, that was a mistake. That was such a huge mistake. Oh, that's painful. That would have been a 3-3. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is, so what can we find here? I mean, if we find an Atraxa, we cannot do much with it. So we are at a situation where we cannot really do anything. Any tokens would be nice. Yeah, this a 3-3 would change the thing for sure. So at this spot, I don't think there's any. That's the interesting. Well, this could maybe work. Is not good enough. Maybe we should get rid of the Valkyrie too. Let's see what we find. Fatal push. Yes. Looks good to me. I mean, it depends what they top deck, right? If they don't have a top deck here, I think we're in a decent position, but let's see. You can replay Atraxa from the graveyard. I should have gone a Swamp there, but taking 2 was a bit too risky. I'm gonna use Seize next turn. Okay, so we managed. That was tricky. The land there was not nice to us. I like these cards usually. Fury Impulse is not something I usually do like. But they actually play the... What's the name? The version with... We can cut one Atraxa. The version with Llanowar Elf, so it goes up in value. Liliana on the draw I don't want to have. Products and is okay, but it just doesn't hit the stuff we need. Can play Duress. Not bad. I think we run it like this. But yeah, it's nice to win the first game here for sure. Because that deck is... It's always hard to play against this. Because they can just have it all, right? So... This at least works in the early game. That is something. By the token we also have Atraxa, which is nice. Definitely nice. We have a Bond in case we, for some reason, get an Atraxa in the graveyard. And we can deal with the Llanowar Elf in the beginning and with potential 2/2 flyer. So they don't get too big. So Fury Impulse is actually not too bad there, because as long as the Angels stay at 4 health, our Storm's Wrath will be good. And that's definitely nice to have. I really wonder if they also have problems with the client, because I really had to restart the clients like 2 or 3 times. I even restarted my entire computer. I don't know. Let me know if you had the same experience in recent games. I would like to know, because I had it a lot today. So, yeah. I like this deck. It's super fun to play, and the opponent doesn't play, I guess. Could have played this, but I kept it for now. Well, maybe they have the same problem, but I mean, at least we saw one game, right, what they can do. I did punt there, didn't Fairy Impulse the 2/2, which I definitely should have done. But that happens, right? Sometimes you know it, but then here they are. Here they are. We had to play it. Just have to do something. Dodging the 1/4 would be nice. I mean, I didn't have a good hand here. They could have easy tried, but hey, we take it, right? We take it. Recently, I have some technical hiccups. That's why it's not the. That's why I don't upload every day. The last 2 days, so. Just that you know. This we cannot keep. This we can keep. Yeah, this is... We ditched the mine here, because we have 2. So yeah. No mine here. See what they play. Okay, it could be control. It could be spirits too. Okay, I believe it's control. I do believe this is control. I mean, the Dwarven Mines are quite interesting, to be honest. I mean, we get the 1/1 attacker now. Which is already nice. Let's get a counter here. Also, Den of Bugbear is really good. Okay, this... I mean, we had to play around Sensor, but we cannot play around every card. And now we have a 1/1 attacker. They could have the Fairy here, of course. Which is low-key a problem. So this is the Sensor. But if they tap out and let us have the creativity, it's definitely nice. Portable Hole is cool. So now if they tap out, that looks like a Wanderer to me. I mean, here, actually, you have to go for it. If they have another counter, so be it, but I don't want them... This is a Wanderer, right? So we have to go for it here. Yeah. Yeah, Thoughtseize, Liliana. Second Atraxa. And the land. So they're gonna play the Wanderer here. Which is okay. Which is okay. Memory Deluge, okay, yeah, could also be a memory. So maybe we hit at the Fairy. Okay. No information for us. So this is the control matchup. We're gonna transform all the Planeswalkers in. Duress is in. These are quite nice. Instant speed. Okay, these are the cards we want. We do not want the Fatal Pushes. We do not want the Fairy Impulses. Fairy. Yeah, exactly, Fairy. We can cut an Atraxa. And I think we can cut a Bond. So this is how I would run it. Storm is not too bad, but... yeah, this is the way. This is the way. All the Mandalorian fan, this is the way. This is the way. So yeah, I maybe should even include more Planeswalkers, but I'm already happy that I have a lot now. Because they usually do not have that many answers for Planeswalker, especially for the red ones. They could play the Face Out Exile card. Yeah, we keep this. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna keep my mind for now. I like the 1/1 pressures. That's quite nice. Yeah, Sensor. Okay, so maybe a second Sensor in hand. But no... yeah, Flash. Double blue, huh? Double blue. Let's let them counter this. Make disappear, okay. We have a lot of spells we can play here. Double Field of Ruin is quite funny. Okay, could we draw or counter? We don't know. they can easily counter this. But it doesn't do a lot, it's just draw 2, right? But we need to get the counters out. Make this appear, okay. Could be draw 2 here too. We need to get to Chandra. Let me try at least. They checked our graveyard, interesting. Oof, this is nice. Because they will tap out the blue here. It's a good hand. Have to do it. We have to plus this here. Duresses are definitely nice cards. Don't think they have a counter there. We should have maybe the Shark Typhoon is also a problem, of course, but I mean, so is this for Lily. Just having a Planeswalker there kinda is nice. If we find land, we don't have to discard Chandra, because Chandra is the one we want to deploy. If they have a 2/2 Shark, that's fine by me. That's probably not that easy to decide here. I'm glad they have 2 Field of Ruins here. I mean, I wish they would have used it and I could get a mountain, but that's fine. That is fine. Lily comes in. It is a counter. Well, we take it. Yeah, we have 5 lands. Could cycle the Shark for 0, which I take. Okay, go. Okay, sure. No pressure. It's nice. Now, finding a land is amazing. Yeah, let's go. You cannot counter this, my friend. And +2 is really good. Good old Chandra. Once when I drafted, first draft I opened this in foil. I was like, oh my god! And the funniest part is I even called it. I was like, let me see, guys. I'm gonna open this in foil, and there you go. We won the game. Yeah, Chandra for the win, I guess, huh? God, Chandra in this matchup is just so powerful. Just playing the Planeswalkers because they try. So the angle, right? You have to attack this Atraxa cheat index is you have to get rid of the creatures and stuff, right? Opponent is playing the Nassif version of the blue-white list. And yeah, we have black is good for discard, right? So we have a lot of discard sideboard, we have all the Planeswalker sideboard, remove all our cheap removal spells. And attack them from a different angle. Yeah, we can try this, but I'm not completely happy. If we find a land, sure. If we find a land, this is good. It is a land. They shocked this one in. Yeah, so they could play a Harvester here. I think they have a push on hand. Yeah. So we get rid of this one. Okay. We have to go for Fable next turn. So the thing is, we have to go for Fable. They probably play Fable too. Which, yeah, makes this a bit awkward. Okay, that's okay. We have to always keep in mind, that's not good. We have to play Fable. We always have to keep in mind that they definitely have a push on hand. And they're gonna use the push now, which is good. So maybe this one is more free. Okay. I mean, they're shocked in, right? Either it's a huge bluff, or it's really a push. We will never block here, by the way. If they play Creature, would be really nice. Okay, it's a Stomp here. Okay. It's the Stomp. We know what we're gonna discard. It's these two. To be honest, this is a Lily here. If I can establish a Lily on board, one more threat, right? Sorry guys, I'm back. I'm glad, I mean, they can use a spell here, but we get the Fable next turn. If they play Shelly, we have Atraxa, which is also nice. And they need 2 mana to sacrifice and play push for my Fable, so that's also nice. And they see we have Atraxa in the graveyard, so there could also be a Reanimator. Okay, so this way is nice because we know they cannot deal with card now. Yeah, we have to take the damage here. Sure. They cannot push this, which is super important here. The 3 mana spell. Do they have another 1 mana spell? Do they have something else here? I don't know. Yeah. It's an Atraxa, my friend. Okay. So. Get a push here. Fable. This one. This one. This one. But a lot of cards. Each player discards the cards. Arts. Bugbear is nice, can still deal with the other card. Cannot push, sadly. Yeah, that's about it for now. We can get our Atraxa back anyways. But we don't have to block this. I mean, we just... If they want to kill Lily, they can kill Lily. Sure. In life. If they play Bone Crusher, we play Impulse. They cannot push here, so... No push. Gonna attack, which is whatever. Is it though? Yeah, it is. We have another Lily on hand. And now we can push it. Pretty simple, right? Pretty simple. Now I played other Lily. Such a powerful deck. Sacrifice this. Go for Fable. Don't need that land. Rather play cards here. Gonna attack. Get 7 life. They lose 7. Decent. And with that, we end the turn. Another Shieldred. Bit annoying. This was our last one, which is not cool. I mean, you can also get rid of this with the other card, but... Not sure if this was needed, but I hope that was finding something. So no way for me now to do what I want to do.
I'm tired of your secrets.
But yeah, we're gonna attack here with both. Cash is always nice. the block. We have the Fiery Impulse here. Yeah. Works. And with that we good, I think. I mean, we have reanimation for Atraxa too, so we're not completely lost, right? And they need to get rid of Atraxa right now, which they managed to do. They managed to. Maybe find a Lily here. But yeah, we have all Atraxas here now, so we have to manually play it. Yeah, Lily dies too.
Oh, that's my cue to leave.
Yeah, let's see what we get back. There's a big Liliana we could get, which we did not find. So with this, at least a removal spell next turn. Do we find more lands? Could be something. More lands. Yeah, I mean, cannot play Atraxa from hand. Harvester is good, especially with this one together. You need to find more treasures. There's not much to do. I should have never discarded all the land here, in case a situation like this happens. If they attack me Liliana, I have to let it go through. One treasure and we can play Atraxa.
It's no fun when they hit back.
Okay, that's a bad one for me. I mean, we can we can try this. This is kind of stupid, but we just need to dodge a shield right here. Oh, that's funny. That's really funny. So we cannot even... Oh, what a game. What a game, guys. What a beautiful game. Sometimes these are the games. Okay. So I need to find a way to discard my card now. It's really bad. I mean, Seize the Spoils and Fable are the ones I want to draw. Liliana, Death's Majesty is also not helping right now. Because of double Trespasser, right? And this is what is here. I mean, we can block a while like this, but this is what we want to draw. Can this... So this is what's happening now, huh? That was a mistake. Sorry, guys. So yeah, we try. We do try. Sometimes it happens, you know, and they draw gas, you know. They drew Fable. We're super lucky with this. Yeah, don't think there's much of an out anymore. Because we played the land there. Unlucky, guys. Unlucky. Yeah. Sometimes this happens. What would be the best card? Let's go next. Maybe I misplayed this, but... Yeah, I probably misplayed this, but then again, it didn't go the way it should go for sure. Let me tell you that. It's a hand-hate duel here for sure. Keeping all the removals there. Gonna remove these two. It's quite slow. Some play Croxa, which we would have to consider. Like usually it's like a one of Croxa, but I think we run it like this. I mean, I would say I'm not like super unfavored in this matchup. That deck can just do many things at the same time. We just flooded, and yeah, it happens. And now my game is frozen again. Oh, no, it's not. Yeah, we keep this. Hello, game. It is frozen. Oh, it works again. Oh, wow. I don't know what's going on today, guys. I'm really sorry. But I'm trying. Guys, do you also have the same problem? Because it's really hard. It's really, really hard today to record normally. So yeah, we Thoughtseize. This is also fine. We can play this if they... I mean, it can be Stomp, which is a bit annoying. But yeah, usually it's Fable first. Depends what we draw. The mulligan there. The other one does 2 damage, so... This one is 2 damage, so we definitely go this way. This is the only card they can take anyways. I mean, double Fable is good. The Trespass we have to keep in mind. Yeah, I mean, Fury Impulse works on the Trespass, so which is okay. I'm not happy seeing this card here. Definitely not happy seeing that card. So they have to shoot it now or play the Trespasser, right? Yeah. This could be a really good turn if you find the right card. Let's see. No matter how we do it, we have to ensure this here. Not easy. We cannot even double block here. Maybe I should have Thoughtseized here, but... yeah. See what we find. I'm gonna attack first here. Definitely gonna attack first. Or we attempt to attack first. Because they need an abrade here. Oh, I take this so much. You have to also consider there's a Croxa. Double Kiki Cheek is definitely better. Yeah. Well, it's not a fatal push. Not a fatal push. I don't have a good way to discard one, but we still have one left. Okay. I mean, they need a land for Crocs as well. Sure. Do they also have the removal for my Atraxa? Sure. How to have both cards? This is how. They play 2 cards now, though. Which is good. Which is good. But then again, like, we have to consider that there could be an Croxa next turn. Okay. I mean, they have a Croxa, so I would discard it there too. But just don't think there's another way. We play 2 tokens, start attacking. But let's do the shenanigans. It is already end turn, right? Okay. Maybe we find something better. Yeah. Good for me. Good for me. Push. Finally. Yes, of course. It's not a land, we know that, right? It's also not a creature. It's a Sheldred. Okay, sure. It is what it is. So they are dead if they don't find removal. Dead if no removal. Okay, 1-1. It's good. Need the Rotten Reunion, I think. I need that card. So many black cards. Seize the Spoil. It's not that bad, actually. We want to have all the removal cards, though. This is like, I'm gonna cut the Lily. It's probably the weakest. I'm gonna cut 2 Lilies on the draw. Like, also Fairy Impulse can be quite... Why is it showing no and I still see people online, which is kind of funny. Ben Stark also practicing right now. Simulacrax. Okay, come on. We can do this. Believe. Third hand. I'm not a fan of this hand. I mean, this makes creatures, so... Funny hand. Funky hand. This also makes creatures. Could be Stomp. Which is not cool. Bone Crusher here is pretty strong. I mean, double Sokenzan could work. This one more turn. Now I wish I had other Lily. So we take 4 here. It's not good. Yeah, not many outs, huh? Dead to Stomp. It is what it is, guys. Dead to Stomp. Dead to Mana Vault too. I mean, you can use Fairy Impulse though, but... You know. Death removal for Atraxa, we also dead. Not take it. It's just logically you cannot. You'd have double removal spell here. If they have, and then another one, it's gonna be a problem. Okay, they use 1 Bone Crusher, so if I take it, I go 2. And then if they have the removal spell, I'm dead. But it's my only way. If they have a Bone Crusher here, so be it. I cannot play around 3 Bone Crushers. A shock. So I would survive closely. Never mind. I'm dead. Now I'm definitely dead. That's so interesting. It's not an untapped land, guys. Who would have thought? This is a problem. Yeah. If I had an untapped land, I could get Atraxa, but then I would be dead upkeep. So yeah. This happens. GG. Restart. I have to keep this. I'm not happy, but I'm gonna start with this and then into the Dwarven Mine if we don't find another land. I mean, usually it's the Dwarven Mine here. Okay. Snow-covered forest. Okay. Well, it's not a untapped land, but we have 3 mountains, so Dwarven Mine would get us now a token. Lano Elf, okay. Get rid of this one. So I assume it's like more big green. And as long as they're not that fast, maybe there's a chance. Like the Karn green deck. They also don't have a way to deal with our cards. Like there could be a 5/7. Nissa is pretty good. Have to take the damage. No block. Okay. Gonna do this. Oh my god, I'm a bit stupid here. We're gonna do this. Get an Atraxa in. Okay, so that's a bit of a funny one here. You need a black horse. Okay, so they have a Nissa, which I can kill next turn if they do not have a 5/6 elemental here. Which I take. We also have a Thoughtseize, which is not too bad. But Nissa we need to get rid of. Now we need to dodge the elemental. That's good for us. They have 2/6. They have a lot of mana. They have 10, so not helping. Oh, they had one on hand. Okay. Okay, so I mean, Lily usually can get rid of these two, but not easy. We need to find the card, but with our current hand, we did not find it yet. And if they play another one, oh my god, yeah, that is a matchup I think is probably really hard. And Nissa, what the hell? Like this is just, it's just dire situation. If we cannot get rid of this, we're just dead anyways. So we have to get rid of this and this, right? So, whoof. Maybe just Ritual of Suit in the sideboard from now on. They're gonna play Graveyard Hate at some point. Don't need a full set of tracks at this matchup. That's a hard one. Like, it only works if we really get fast here. If we don't get fast, they just outvalue us a bit too much. Okay, it's not bad. play this. They don't have a way to look at our hand, so. And we have a token generator here, which is nice. Sometimes I'm considering playing this main, to be honest. This is what I mean. If we can get rid of these things, there's actually a chance. I cannot play Lily here. Problem is, they can go off next turn. There's not much I can do. So, if they don't go off, there is a world. Then there is a world. Definitely not a sorcery. What it is. Yeah. So, let's see. Can they do it? Yeah, that's fine. I mean, we need to hope here now. Yeah, that looks good to me. I mean, good is relative, but you know what I mean. Okay, so. Cannot do exactly what I want, but still have to get rid of it. We have an artifact removal, which kind of works. They get Karn. Troll, okay, they go for big stuff. This lets me think that they most likely have a bigger spell in hand. So they play this for 3, and they cannot replay it there. That should be okay. Yeah. It's fine. You have 8, right? 2, 5. Yeah, one more. It's a 9. So. I think he was correct. Sure.
Flows with vigor.
Okay, that's not cool. Okay, so we need to get rid of Nissa now, which is also not nice. Many things going on over there. So I can double black here. Remove this. I have to. Yeah, so Nissa gone. They have to top deck now. We're at a stage where they have to top deck. Otherwise I can get rid of Kiora too and then slowly go from there. They want to draw cards, which I don't allow them. Not too sure about this.
Gonna go for a swim and cool off.
Going for Fable here. They still try. I mean, I cannot block the troll and I cannot make them sacrifice it. I mean, I could do now, but Liliana seems kind of weak here. So we need to dodge a storm here. That's fine. Like, they have a lot of mana dogs in the deck. Now I would block the troll though. Pretty good too. Liliana destroys the board, so she's kind of good for us.
Nothing is more loyal than the dead.
Tokens. Okay, they're on 11. Lily is on 6. Need to find a really good card now. That's a good card. Still have a good board, but that's a good card. They have a lot. They have 6, 7, huh? 7 mana. They could get a city leveler. Yeah. Okay. We have to go for Khan, which is a bit annoying, but
I prefer friends in low places.
okay. So, I mean, they probably just take out Lily, right? That is really interesting. That is really interesting. That is really interesting. We take it. This is what we draw, huh? The Cityscape Leveler. Can destroy it. Is awkward. So we can destroy it and exile it. But I need to dodge certain cards, right? So no flyer. We should have attacked first. Okay, we found a Lano Elf because they have a lot, so we couldn't attack that anyways. And now we have to get rid of this one. Should have made one extra token there. But now they're on 7, so... They have to deal with a Atraxa or have lethal in the air. What did they find here? What did I call a top deck? That's what I call a top deck.
Bet you've never been hugged by a kraken before.
Yeah. That's something. What is the... Oh, okay, they didn't mill another one, which is important here. So we just need to dodge another storm. That'd be really nice. Yeah, an extra blocker, I get it. And we get rid of this blocker. They block this. One. I cannot attack here. I think this is it. This should be it. We also have the land here. It's managing the board is not easy. It's really not easy. They have so many big creatures that it's really hard. Chandra is... What is going on? Chandra is technically a way to do it. But it's also really slow. It also does one and... Nah, that's just... We have to run it like this. Storm's Wrath is not good enough. The 5/6 flyer is the most dangerous one. I don't really have a good answer. That's the worst one. Maybe Grasp is a card I could play. You see what's happening with my client? I'm not sure if you see it in the recording. If we find one land, this is doable because of Fable. So we need to find the... Get rid of the good cards there. I mean, cannot stop this one. Untapped land here would have been huge, right? But... Kiara is out already. So now get rid of the payoff cards, I guess. Another Lana Elf. Yeah, let's have a look. We have to do the Thoughtseize here because they probably have a creature. Yeah. So they cannot play it for now. Yeah. They have 4, 5, 6. Next turn they have 6, so we have to Duress here. And then it's hoping they don't draw a card. And we find a land finally, you know? That's also something. So now Duress is kind of useless because all the cards they draw, they will just play. And we need to find a land. And we need to dodge all the top decks they have. Play a lot of dogs, they play a lot of unnecessary stuff. And yeah, sometimes, you know, this is it. This is what you're gonna see here, right? Oh god. One land. All we needed is one land with a decent hand. That's what I think about this. Nice. GG.